Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my monthly live video. This is my monthly update. Excuse me the way I'm dressed. It is cold and I am tired. So I am actually dressed, but I've got my nightgown on. It's nice, it's fluffy, it's warm, and I absolutely love it. In fact, this is like my standard uniform in winter, my clothes with my nightgown on over the top. So, first of all, join in the discussion and you could win a Cadbury Mint Crisp, my favorite chocolate ever, and a Clicks Lavender foam bath. So join in the discussion, say hello, and I will announce the winner at the end of this video. And then I have put my monthly blog update on my website, and I've got my competition. My June Kabuki Top Fan competition is live on that post. So I'm just going to pop that into the comments and I'll show you what the prize is for that. Oh, Nikita, hello, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Yeah, Nikita, this morning was quite funny. So I went to drop my kids off at the bus stop. And I'm wearing my nightgown over my pajamas because I don't have to get out of the car and it is so cold. It's like 6:25. So anyway, I get there and then my son says, Mom, I left my lunch behind. So I'm thinking, okay, I can either order from the tuck shop or I might be able to race home before the other kids get to the bus and come back and, bring him his lunch. So I do that, but I'm in my car and I'm thinking, okay, I don't know if I'm going to embarrass my son getting out of the car in my nightgown. So I take my nightgown off. And I've got my jersey on and I've got my my leggings that I sleep in and my slippers, but not a biggie. I get out, I go give him his lunch, I get back in the car and I realize that the leggings I'm wearing, I slept in, and they've got this huge hole on my left butt cheek. And I've walked in front of everybody at the bus. Now, I don't know if they saw, and I don't know if it's more embarrassing having your mom in her nightgown or if it's more embarrassing have your mom with a hole in the pants, by her butt. So anyway, that's how my day started off, but whatever, Okay, so I've just popped the link for my new competition for the Kabuki Top Fan competition. And I'm just going to show you what the hamper is for this month. So first of all, the Wolf Trap Chenin Blanc wine, and also a lavender foam bath from Clicks, and a Cadbury Mint Crisp because it's my favorite, and the bubble bath. I love bubble bath. And then I've got terrific ideas. It's two of these. The one is the I can't read it. It's like the light is very bad in here. I usually have better lighting, but I have to move my laptop for the better lighting. But because we had load shedding, my laptop doesn't have any battery and I can't plug it in from where I usually have it. So I've got bad lighting, but I've got battery. So it's the face cream and it's also the face scrub. So that's really cool. And then Happy Event Firming Cream. This is so divine. It smells amazing. It's got pepper slim in and it's just so heavenly. And of course, I don't know about you, but I can always have help with my stretch marks. It's got a Hada Labo Tokyo eye and mouth corrector cream. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. And the Hada Labo brand is my all-time favorite skincare brand. And then I've just got a whole stack more journals from the Papery, and this one's got cute little birds with coffee cups. It is absolutely stunning. So yeah, that's the competition that I'm running. It'll run for the whole month of June. So go enter on the website. And then my May Top Fan. I don't know if she's here. I don't see her. Okay, well, I'll put my banner up anyway. The winner of the May hamper is Adele Kakoana. I don't know how to say your surname. If you're not here, I'll pop you an email shortly anyway after the live video. So congratulations. I'm going to get your details soon and send your hamper off ASAP. So yeah, okay, so I just want to see what everybody's saying. Somebody said something about the hole in my pants. Nikita, hopefully no one saw. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If anybody did see and my son knows about it, I'm sure he won't forget his lunch again. Anyway, Lots of good mornings. Rishma, Adele, Lynn, Mebroon, Aisha. Good morning, everybody. Kasserine, Fatima, Monique, hi. Lovely to see everybody. Michelle, Escortia. I don't know how to say your name. It's a very interesting name. Good morning. Cool. So yeah, as I've said before, I go on a date every month with my husband. We don't usually go on two. We usually only manage one. And this month we went to a little coffee shop called Old Boys Cafe, and it was so nice. My husband's been there before, and he wanted to take me to introduce me. So yeah, it was on Tuesday, I think, and he just took a little bit of time off lunchtime, and we met for a lunchtime date, which was really fantastic. I did a little Instagram post if you want to go and have a look at the food. It was really divine, reasonably priced, and we had toasted sandwiches with chips. It was ciabatta bread, absolutely divine. And that's Old Boys Cafe in in Falldrift. It's actually really conveniently located. It's like just around the corner from where I pick the kids up from the bus stop. And opposite the bus stop is the library, and I love going to the library. So it's like really nicely located. They've got milkshakes, they've got waffles. So I think I'm going to take my kids there sometime for a little treat, maybe after the exams. Awesome. Rishma, you love that we go on dates. Yeah, we started doing it about a year ago. As you know, being parents, it's not easy to find time to connect together. And we kind of really felt that we needed to put a little bit more effort in. So we do one every month. And like this month, we went on the 30th. And like I said, we have to go. If it gets to the last day of the month and we haven't had our date, we just have to go somewhere and do something. So yeah, we squeezed that in quickly. Asha, I would have laughed hard. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see when my kids get home who saw my butt this morning. It is what it is. I think something like that would have horrified me like 10, 15 years ago. But I think now that I've got kids and, I don't really care as much. There's so many embarrassing things that happen to me that I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'll just add it to my list and carry on. So, yeah. Nobody saw. Well, if they did, they did. But at least my son is fed. So, that's nice. And then something else that happened to me. This was not this. Where are we now? We're on Thursday. It happened last week, about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there. It was load shedding. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't find my son's jersey. And I thought maybe it's on the wash line. So I took a little walk outside, and my father-in-law's been busy with something outside next to the pool. So I know that there's all these obstacles there. So I walked very, very carefully and slowly, through that bit. And then just after that, when I reached my bedroom window, I'm like, I'm in the safe zone. I'm going to pick up speed. And as I started walking faster, I stood on my son's skateboard and I flew. When you see in the videos, the movies and stuff, when a mom stands on the skateboard and she flies, I always used to think it was seriously overdone. Like, really, they can't fly like that. I can guarantee you can fly like that. Good news is I didn't break any bones. I didn't crack my head open. But it was a nasty knock. And the worst was I landed on my right knee and my right hand. And I grazed myself a bit. But like the next day, I actually felt worse. And then 2-3 days after that, when I went to get something out my cubby hole with my left hand, I leaned over and I just put my arm out to get something out the cubby hole, and I just felt this like. So my left shoulder and my left arm is not great. I can't lift anything with it, like a shopping bag or anything like that. But I'm hoping it'll just kind of sort itself out. Also, my son was with me when it happened. And for years, I've been telling him, put your skateboard away. I'm going to kill myself. I think he kind of got the message now. So yeah, I'm hoping that he doesn't leave his skateboard lying around anymore. See what's going on in the comments. Reshma, yeah, I'm okay. It was a bit of a fright. It wasn't the best way to start my morning off. So yeah, Nikita, I've started the date occasion with hubby. Fantastic. Such a great idea to get to know each other all over again and catch up. Yeah, I think it's really important. Like I find my son yesterday told me, "You have no patience, Mom." And I'm like, "You're right. I don't. I'm tired. I've been, there's always somebody needing something. Like I get up at 5:30 in the morning and I don't stop till 10 o'clock at night. It's just go, go, go. And it's like being a mom. I just feel like other people can rest. My husband comes home from work, he goes and sits down, but the children are just like, Mom, 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 Mom. It's too much. And whenever I try to talk to my husband, the kids are like talking, and they keep interrupting. And I find it so frustrating. And I've just found like going on a date with my husband, it's just so peaceful. It's quiet. It's just the two of us. And we can actually talk without being interrupted. So I really like it. And yeah, I'm sure you are going to really enjoy it. Nikita, shame. I'm glad you didn't get hurt too badly. But with falls like that, a few days later, places hurt one would never think could actually hurt. Exactly. And it's like my left arm and shoulder is sore, but I fell on the right side. So I don't know. It's a bit better than it was yesterday. So I'm hoping that I'm on the mend. I'm just taking it easy. Oh, Tracy, you're single. You're trying to put yourself out there again. Yeah, good luck. I hope you find a wonderful man. I don't know how I would feel about dating after being married for 15 years. It's kind of like, I don't know. I think the dating world scares me. We all have that problem. I know. It's like, and I get so annoyed. Like, I'll be busy with something and my husband will be sitting somewhere in the house and the kids are right there. And they're like, Mom, can you do this for me? And I'm like, I'm up to my elbows in something. And my husband is just sitting there. And I'm like, why? Why can't you just turn to him right there? Or even better, when they ask me to do something, why doesn't my husband just jump up and say, oh, I'll do it quickly. I can see you busy. It's like, So, yeah. Oh, look at this. No, I won't WhatsApp you, baby. I will just give me a second to delete and block that user. It takes all types, doesn't it? Give me a sickie. Okay, goodbye, Mr. WhatsApp, baby. Yeah, I should make him come live with me to explain to everybody why I'm like on crutches and all bandaged up. Anyway, so yeah, that was my skateboard. And then this month, May it's been like a really weird month. So it was a relatively quiet month, but I have been so absolutely bombed. And I think I spoke about it in my last video, where as a family, we've been through, I can just say it's absolute hell since, towards the end of last year until about March, April this year. It was incredibly hard, incredibly painful, emotionally, physically, like everything. It's got to do with a family member that's got Parkinson's, and then dementia came out, and we're all living on the same premises. And it's been, I can't even, like anybody that's living with a family member with dementia, my hat goes off to you, my heart goes out to you. It was really hard. But then we had an appointment with a specialist, and his meds were changed, and he changed like this. He's back. It's been absolutely amazing. So, but I think having 6 months of so much stress on me, and then the stress is gone, but I think the buildup of all of that has just kind of been really overwhelming. So I've been taking it easy, but I have been, like my son says, I've got no patience. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm crabby as can be. And of course, now I've got the skateboard accident on top of that, which has made me physically, like Anna. So it's been really hectic. So that's the downside. But the upside, like there's been some really, really cool things that happened this month. So for example, I made a big change to my website about 3-4 months ago, and it's been a change that I've been wanting to make for a very, very long time. It's a technical aspect of how the links are formatted. So my links went my domain name, /category, / and then my blog post name. And that makes the URL really long, and a long URL is not good for ranking and getting traffic to your website. So I've been wanting to change it for a long time, but if you change it, then the URL changes, which means if somebody clicks on a link, like on social media or somewhere, then they're going to go to a broken page, and that is damaging for your website. So I've got over 3,000 blog posts on my site, and I was trying to figure out, should I do it, and how do I go about redirecting all those links, because it's like a lot of stuff. And I finally figured out how to do it, and I made that change. And whenever you make a change to your website like that, something drastic, it usually kind of causes rankings and traffic and everything to drop for a while before it builds up. So it's been something I was hesitant to do, but I did it. And of course, everything tanked, which I knew it would, and it slowly started building up. And the great news is now that a website, basically how it works is when you first start a new website, you've got a domain authority of 0, and it goes up to 100. And the higher the number, the stronger your website is, the easier you're going to rank for blog posts, the better your traffic, etc., etc. And I was on a DA 36 when I made this change, and then my DA dropped to a 35, which I knew would happen, and I was prepared for it. And then after a while, my website jumped to a 37, and then the week after that, it jumped to a 39. And this morning, I checked it, and it jumped to a 41. And I'm like, yes! And that's so exciting because, yeah, like it'll usually take a couple of months just for you to go up 1 point. And I've never had a jump of 2 at a time. And I've never had a jump of 2 in 1 week, 2 in the next week, 2 in the next week. So I'm like super, 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 super excited. I've been very quiet on social media this month because I've been working on my website more. So I feel a bit disconnected with everybody, with my audience, because I'm not chatting so much on Facebook. But, this is really exciting stuff, because the stronger my website is, the more traffic I have, the more income and the more work I'm going to get. So that is like super, super, super cool. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see. Let's just go see what's going on here. I don't know if that was all a bit technical or not. Hi, Shazam. Yeah, it's not a new website. It's my same website. I just made changes to the link structure. So it was really, really cool. Crystal, so authentic, celebrating with you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a huge, and then also like when people talk about their website DA or domain authority, it's like they talk about a DA 10 plus or a DA 20 plus or a DA 50 plus. People don't usually, like, so if someone talks to you and they want to do a job with you, they'll say like, I'm looking for a DA 40 plus. This is the first time I've ever been over DA 40. So I now went from a DA 30 plus to a DA 40 plus. And I'm like, yes, I've been on like DA 30 something for about the last 5 years. So it really is super, super, super exciting. Nikita, sending praise and hoping all starts going well. We have had a terrible May month with the power. Yes. And you've lost your microwave and fridge. Oh, no. And everyone's got flu. You know, my daughter was off sick for 2 days now with flu. I had the flu a few weeks ago as well. It was terrible flu. And I think about 2 years ago, we also lost our fridge. Nikita, have you seen those, what are they called? Those surge protector plugs. It's that big red plug. I think it's Ellie's. I got those for all of our major appliances. So like our fridge, our tumble dryer, our washing machine, our TVs. I've got like a Ellie's surge protector plug. They are pricey. They're like $250 a plug. But it protects your appliances. So, you know, with the surges coming in and out, with the load shedding on and off, it protects your appliance. Also, what you should do is when you buy one of those, it's like a little form thing, and I think you can do it on the website. So you buy the plug, and then you register your appliance with Ellie's. And as I understand it, if the plug, if the power causes your appliance to break, you can claim through Ellie's. I'm not quite sure how it works. I actually should have done that with my appliances. I forgot to do it. But yeah, give that a go. I haven't had anything break since I put those plugs on. Because, I mean, you know, and that's what I was going to get onto next. You know, we're going to talk about, why have I got this here? Getting sick. That was last month. I'm getting confused. Okay. The prices are skyrocketing. You know, and it's not just the prices of, you know, it's just like my expenses. It just seems like the money comes in and the money goes out. And because I work for myself, I don't get like a set amount of money on one day every month. I get like a bit here and a bit there, and like, you know, and there's times where like I literally have no money in my bank account and I'm sitting waiting for a job and waiting for a payment. And it just seems that this month of May has been, you know, we've never gone without something, you know, we've never had to go without a meal or, you know, or anything like that. But it's been very stressful. It just feels like this whole month I've been sitting, checking my bank account, waiting for a payment to clear or waiting for a new job to come in. It has been absolutely appalling. And every time I go to the shops, it's like I look at something and I'm like, I'm sure I paid this much last week. And now it's gone up by £2. And then you go to the shop the next week and it's like, it's gone up again, the same product. It's like a week later. So I don't know what is going on. And then my electricity, and as we all know, we've barely had any power. For the last 4 days of May, I don't buy big amounts of electricity like at once because, like I say, my money comes in bits and pieces. So I can't buy for the whole month up front. So I go and I'll buy like $100 at a time. And usually like $100 will last 2-3 days. And now I've been putting in £100 a day. And I'm like, but I'm not using any electricity. We're not using our oven barely because there's hardly any power at supper time. So I'm using, we're brine, or we're using the air fryer, or I'm using my gas. I've got a little gas cooker. So it's like, where is all this electricity going? And it's like we're out for 6 hours a day and all the power is just like gone. So I don't know if you're also experiencing the same, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Yeah, your mom's toaster broke. Adele, you lost your TV. That's awful. Aisha, you should try those plugs. Yeah, you know, definitely. Like I say, they are expensive. They're like 250 Rand a plug, you know, and you can't put that plug and put an extension lead in there. It's usually got like, so it's like a double adapter plug and it's red. And then you get like, you can put in 1 or 2 plugs into that. So don't put on like another adapter because then it won't work properly. But yeah, I think, you know, 250 Rand to save an appliance, especially if it's something like a fridge that costs a fortune, then I think, yeah, definitely go for it. I've got my laptop as well on it and my printer and all my stuff in my office on one of those. Petra, your microwave gave up. Yes, see, I can see everybody's having stuff dying on them. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Just have a look. Where am I? Okay, so talking about money, one thing I'm loving is my shopping savings apps. And I've got a number of them. I actually used to have 5. So I used to use, so I've got Snap and Save, I've got Savvy Saver, I've got Panel Smart, I've got I Bought It, and I've got Buy Smart. Now, I Bought It and Buy Smart, they've been down now. I Bought It's been down since last year, I think November. And Buy Smart's been down for about the last month or 6 weeks or so. They're apparently upgrading their stuff. But I mean, I Bought It's been down for more than 6 months. So I don't know if they're coming back. But the other 3 are superb. I've written a review on Snap and Save. So Snap and Save was my favorite one for a very long time. But I'm starting to think that the new one that I'm using is nicer. So there's a review on Snap and Save. So how Snap and Save works is you download the app. It's free. You go onto the app and they've got different cashback offers. So you go through that on the app and then you book offers. So it'll say like bread, you get 1 Rand back. You get milk, you get 1 Rand back. There's certain things you can get 1 Rand back on any milk, you know, or it's got to be a long life 1 liter, or it's got to be a specific brand. So just pay very careful attention to exactly what they offer, and then you go shop and then you come back and you go into the app and you claim your offers, and then you submit your till slip, and then you get money back in your wallet in Snap and Save. And when you reach a certain amount, I can't remember what it is, but it's in my review that I just shared, you go and they'll transfer the money to your bank account. So that really is, it's little bits and pieces here, but if there's been times that I've gotten some fantastic offers. Like at one time they had 100% back on Pantene products, so you could get like you obviously got to buy the product first, and then you take your till slip, you submit it, and then you get money back. And there was 3 or 4 different Pantene products that I could get money back on 100%, and I went to Clicks and I got 3 for 2 specials. So I actually earned money over and above getting my stuff for free, and that was fantastic. Adele, yeah, I was also close to redeeming on I Bought It, and then it's just like they're gone. And I saw the thing on the app saying they are they're just upgrading something or other, and I thought, okay, and it says your points are safe. And I thought, okay, I'll come back like in a week or something and see what's happening. And it's been over 6 months. And I check in every now and then, and nothing's happening. And if you look at their Facebook page, lots of people are moaning and complaining, and they're not coming back to them, and nothing's been done. So I don't know what's going on. And then the other one that I'm using is that I've just started recently, and I think that might actually be my favorite one, but I've only been with them for, I think, 2 months now. And that is Savvy Saver. So I don't know if I've got let me just have a look here. I'll just write the name. Oh, wait, maybe I should do a banner so it comes up on the screen so you can all see it. Savvy Saver. Let's put that up. Oh, there we go. Savvy Saver. So you go to the Savvy Saver website. You got to register there. Once you've registered, you put on some short list. So you're on a waiting list. And then about a week after I signed up, I got a WhatsApp from them saying, if you want to jump the waiting list, you can refer 5 people using a link. I referred 5 people. I think it took another few days, and they said, write you in. So they don't actually have a referral program. So if you keep sharing your link, there's no benefit for you. And I don't, so I think that they only allow people after they have referred people. And I don't particularly like that. Don't get me wrong, I love affiliate marketing. I love getting referrals for things that I like and I enjoy. I just don't feel that making it a requirement to get referrals, to get into something or to promote something. I don't think that's fair. I think they should have a referral program separate from whatever it is that they're doing, and people can do it or not do it if they choose. That said, that's the only thing I don't like about Savvy Saver. So Savvy Saver works slightly differently. You can submit a till slip. It doesn't matter what's on the till slip, as long as it's like a main shop, like a Spar or ShopRite, Checkers, etc., Clicks. And you can submit your till slip, and you get 50 points per till slip, no matter what. So, and 1 point is equal to 1 cent. So it's 50 cents for each till slip. Like you go shopping, you go to the mall, you might go to 5 different shops. That's like R2.50, and it's there. And then they've also got additional offers where if you buy certain products, you can get money points as well. And what I like is, like with Snap and Save, you've got to go, and it takes ages to scroll through everything, and then you've got to book everything, and then you've got to get your slip, and then you've got to claim it, and then you've got to submit your slip. And this can be a bit of like a tedious process. Savvy Saver is like, you just go into the app, you say, snap your slip, take a photo, put it in. You don't have to book anything or claim anything or do anything. And they are really, really fast at allocating your points. Like Snap and Save, like I say, I really love Snap and Save, but there's been times it's taken like 2 weeks for them to approve a till slip. But Savvy Saver has sometimes just taken a few minutes. So it's really, really fantastic, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to be writing a review on my website when I have some power. It's really hard working like in these little sections of power. So I'll get to it as soon as I can. And then the other one that I really like, and I'll just put it over here, is Panel Smart. And I had a look recently to see how much I've earned from Panel Smart, and I think I joined in last year sometime towards the end of last year. So I'll just put that up over there. You can just look it up. You've got to register on their website. And they're slightly different. What they are is they're a company that does market research. So they want to know what your buying habits are. So they want you to submit all of your shopping, no matter where it is, even if you have a slip or not. And then you scan the barcode on certain products and submit that. And they give me like $85 a month. Plus I get bonuses every now and then. Like I got a bonus on my birthday. I got a bonus at Christmas. I got a bonus after being a member for 3 months. And then they've got different tiers like gold and, I don't know, silver, bronze, or whatever. And then you get money awarded to you. You can buy stuff on their website with your money that you earn from them, or you can cash out like gift vouchers. So I usually get Take-A-Lot gift vouchers. Yay! So I really like them. I've made over $1,000 back from them in like 6 months or something, which is really cool. You're looking to Savvy Saver. Yeah, 100%. Nikita. And then they're rejected for not taking a good picture or an item is incorrect. Yes, Snap and Save. I found that there's often like some little niggle or problem or something like that, which I find a bit annoying. But yeah, look, overall, I really love Snap and Save. So yeah. What is this? I can't see what this comment is, but it looks like it might be a spammy something or other. Anyway, yeah, so I really love those three. And if I bought it and Buy Smart come back, then I'll kind of go into those, but I won't go into it because they're not available. So yeah. And then the other thing, banners. I'm still on loving my shopping apps and surveys. So surveys, I'm still loving YSense surveys. So I'm with a few survey companies, but I found that YSense is absolutely amazing for me. It really works. It is really frustrating in the beginning, and especially when you're trying to figure out your way around. And of course, when you first start, you kind of don't have a trust factor yet because you haven't been with them, you haven't done any surveys. And it's not easy to get a survey when you don't have a trust factor, and you can't get a trust factor until you do a survey. So you're kind of between a rock and a hard place. But if you persist with it and you kind of like a dog with a bone, and make sure that you get your first survey, then it gets a lot easier. And I've made to date, I think, well over $3,000 with YSense. So I've written a review on YSense, which you can go and check out. I used to make about $100 a month with YSense, but oops, I don't know why it's YSense. I don't know what I did there. But now, because there's no power and I'm so strapped for time, I kind of haven't been able to put in as much effort. So I'm usually earning about $50 a month now. So there's my review on YSense. I've also, like I say, YSense can be very intensely annoying, especially when you first join. Getting that first survey is really tricky. So I've just popped a blog post in the comments now, and that is how to earn more money with YSense and how to kind of overcome some of the challenges. And don't get me wrong, I detested YSense when I first joined, and I actually left for 2 years and I wrote a negative review. And I had a number of people that were YSense members come to me and say to me, it does work, just give it a bit more of a chance, and kind of stick with it. And I did that. And yeah, I've now earned over $3,000. I think it's $3,500. Let me go have a look. I can give you the exact amount. $3,522.38. And my balance available at the moment that I can withdraw is $82. I'm saving that for when my money runs out and I need some cash to survive. Okay, so here's a link for you to join YSense directly. And you can also earn money through playing games with YSense, but it's usually a very specific way that you've got to do it. So I'm just going to pop that in the comments. I earned recently $10 for playing one game on YSense. And it's actually a game that I really, really liked. But it wasn't in the normal place where I play the games. The link that I've just put in shows you how to play games in one place. The game that I played, you you go into the offers on Y-Sense, and it was Empires and Puzzles. I got $10 for playing that game. Tiffany, do you create a separate email for these platforms that you sign up for? No, I don't. But also, are you talking about spam and people like bombing you with all sorts of crap? Yeah, I use my normal email for these platforms, but I avoid the offers. So you get surveys, you get offers, you get games, you get referrals. That's usually how you can earn from these platforms. And I find the offers are usually crap. Offers is where they want you to sign up for things to earn money, or sign up for a free trial, download an app, do all sorts of like things. Like some of them you have to pay, like join something, and then you earn to join. And it's like, I'm not paying money to join anything, and I don't want to get spammed. I don't like being spammed. So no, I don't. And also, you need to make sure, like, for example, some of these platforms like Y-Sense, you sign up for Y-Sense with your email address, and then you want to cash out. If your email address for Y-Sense and your email address, for example, for PayPal is not the same, it might cause you difficulty in cashing out. So if you've got a PayPal email address, I suggest that that's what you use to sign up for that platform. So yeah. Reshma, I was stuck at first on Y-Sense, now doing well. Yeah, I think everybody gets stuck on Y-Sense when they first join. Like I say, I left for 2 years and I wrote a negative review. And it's only through other people coming to me and saying it actually does work. I said it was a time waster. It was a pain in the ass. It frustrated me. It irritated me. And they came back and they said, that's what it's like in the beginning. You just got to stick with it. And now I've earned $3,500 on it. So that's really fantastic. And between all those posts that I've shared in the links, those are all the tips that I basically have. It's between those 3 posts. And then another one that I really love that I've started recently, and I've cashed out once with them, and I'm like a few points away from cashing out again, is Swag Bucks. And Swag Bucks is really similar to Y-Sense. So it's really nice. I really love it. So you can check it out. I've just added the link to join to Swag Bucks there. Tiffany, I feel like I'm getting too many emails from so many different places. I'm definitely going to sign up for Y-Sense today and hopefully make some money. Perfect. Yeah, give it a go, and you are going to get frustrated and you are going to get stuck, and it is going to seem like a time waster. Yeah, it's going to be like a royal pain in the butt. Tiffany, that's a lot of money, especially with how the dollar being 19 Rand plus. Yeah, it is. And like Y-Sense has been like, it's a small income, a small bit out of my income each month, but it's consistent, and it's every single month there's a little bit of money coming in, which I really absolutely love it. Just take note that I've been with Y-Sense since 2015, and I think the age of your account, the amount of surveys you've done, all of that kind of adds up to your earning capacity. So I have been there for a long time. I have built my account up. Tiffany, also read my review, and please take very careful note of the things that I've said in my review, because, like, for example, being honest and consistent in all your answers. Don't do a survey and try and think, what are they looking for and what can I answer to try and get the survey? Don't do that. Be 100% honest in every single survey and answer the questions the same every single time. They've got built-in things to try and stop people from cheating, because there are real companies behind these surveys that are trying to find information about possible customers. So if you don't have a dog and they say, do you have a dog? Don't think, oh, I wonder if they want me to have a dog, and say you got a dog. And then the next time they ask you, do you have a cat and not a dog? Because you will get caught out. I've had a lot of people sign up under me and say to me, the account has been banned, and what do they do? And then I question and I ask what's happened, and they say, no, they weren't honest in one, or they made a mistake. And do it slowly and carefully, because they have control questions there. Like they'll ask you a question, and then under in small, but they'll say like, don't actually answer this question, just tick the third option. So if you're going quickly and you just read that and you don't look at this, yeah, that'll kind of put your account at risk. So just be very careful with that. Cool. And then there's another one I'm using. It's not one of my favorites, but it does work. I mean, I like it, but it kind of, yeah, it's not my favorite, but I have earned from it and I'm still earning from it. And that is Rewardy. They've also got surveys. I think they've got games. I can't remember now, but you can also earn money through watching videos or, streams. But warning, do not use that with your data because you will not have any data left. That is the fastest I've ever seen my data disappear off my phone. I had it playing a video while I was busy with stuff, and then the load shedding started. And of course, so my phone switched from my Wi-Fi to my data. And like 10 minutes later, like I think 2-3 gigs or something, it was gone. So just be very careful with that. Nikita, Rewardy is nice. Yeah, I like it. I just find, look, I suppose if I had more time, I could put more effort in and I could build up there as well. But I just find YSense, I earn a lot more money for a lot less effort. So that's where my focus is, obviously. Cool. Let me see what else. Okay, I've got nothing else there. Banners. Okay, coupon codes and competitions. Competitions have been really slow on my website for a while. It's mostly only been my monthly hamper that has been given away, but I've got a couple new competitions that are live on my blog. And I'm just going to put a link to the competitions page. So I've got a winner Barbie. It's a My First Barbie, really cute. I've got a winner mega build and tumble table. It's like a little table with all these big blocks and stuff that fit on it. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, yeah, there's my hamper competition, which is up. So you can go check out the competitions over there. And then I added something really cool on my website that I'm very happy about. It's been on my to-do list for absolutely ages. And it's a page for my coupon codes. So I get some companies offering special codes for my readers and my viewers. And I usually share them one by one during my live videos, but then I've got to like copy paste and put everything together. So I put a page on my website for my coupon codes. I've just put that into the comments now, so you can go check that out. One of them is for Terrific Ideas, 10% off and free delivery on their products. Although I do need to just double check what's happening over there because I love Terrific Ideas. But I saw a post up this week from the owner, Terry, that she's selling her company, which is like, it's nice, but I've been working with Terry for 10 years. We've kind of, collaborated on so much stuff. So it's bittersweet. So I just need to double check on what's going to happen with that, if we're still going to have our coupon code when the new owner may change how things works. Anyway, okay, now okay, my winner for today, you have won lavender foam bath by Clicks and Cadbury Dairy Milk Mint Crisp. Tiffany Gabriel, you are the winner. Please pop me an inbox with your email address and I will contact you. I will reply as soon as possible. Oops, where's my comments gone? Oh, wait, I've got to put you back up because I need to write your name down. Otherwise, I'm going to get so confused. Yeah. Oh, and I've got, I think, new competitions that are going to be launching quite soon. I think maybe one next week. Super, super cute stuff. But I haven't had a look at it, so I can't give you too much information yet. I'm actually going to be busy with that after this video. So, yeah. Oh, Nikita, you saw it about Terry. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, it's bittersweet. She said, it's like amazing. I know she works really, really hard. I know she's struggling with the load shedding. Yeah, so it's nice, but I think, yeah, I'm going to be sad. I'm sure the lady that's taking over is going to be fantastic, and I'm hoping we can collaborate. But yeah, anyway, Cool stuff. Tiffany, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you for taking part. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you very, very soon. Bye.